So you are looking to improve your audio quality, your audio itself. So you are using a microphone like this, or you are using a headset microphone, but you want to know how to better your audio. Well, today I'm going to be using this microphone as an example. This is the BM800. A lot of companies buy this microphone and rebrand it, put their logo in it, put different kits with it. It's all over Amazon, all over eBay. But with this video guide, how to fix your audio, you can use one of these microphones. This is a USB Audio Technica, or you can use a microphone like this. This is another USB microphone. But in today's video, I'm going to be focusing on this very low budget microphone. You can find this microphone with a kit up to $19 that I'm looking at my screen right about now and at the time of making this video. Although this microphone is XLR and you will need a USB mixer or USB interface. This is the worst sounding microphone, to be honest, and this is the one I will use to better the audio. Let's go. Okay guys, so here I am using ReaFIR and I am using the BM800 to record this video. This video, it's not going to have any type of processing to the audio, and the only thing process that you're going to hear is what is going to be here. So let's go ahead. When I play this audio right here of ReaFIR, I'm going to go ahead and mute Discord as I'm going to do it right now. 3, 2. This video, it's to help you better the audio for YouTube, podcast, or streaming. I am now testing the BM800 condenser budget microphone, testing the plosives, the clarity, and how good we can make a sound. 24, Minecraft, Pizza, Papa, plosives. I am now doing the quiet test. Okay, so you heard the audio without any type of processing. So what I like to do is go ahead and start my mix and go to FX Enable on ReaFIR. I am going to use stock plugins, the plugins that come in with ReaFIR. ReaFIR is a free software. You can download it and start using it right now. So recently used, I just go to my recently used. I'm going to go ahead and use a compressor, EQ, and ReaFIR. This right here, this software, or these 3 plugins. Right, these are the ones that I use. I just drag and drop. I like to order them. This is the way that I order them, right? I put in the compressor at the very end, and the first thing that I want to do is I want to go ahead and remove any type of background hiss. Now if you put headphones on, you're going to hear that there is some hiss background. You probably don't notice these things, but if you're like me and don't like any type of background noise, well, you can do the thing that I'm doing right now. This is my preset noise remover. I'm gonna go ahead and loop it right here and press repeat, and we're going to see how much noise it's actually being picked up. Let me go ahead and put the play right here. Not a lot. So what this is going to do is going to remove all of that noise that it's in there, and let's see how the track is going to sound. Let me go ahead and disable everything. Let me go ahead and start playing it from the beginning with the noise remover. This video, it's to help you better the audio for YouTube, podcast, or streaming. Now I am noticing that it's affecting the voice a little bit because it's too high. So I hit Control and drag down. So how do you get these BST settings? I'm going to ask you guys to go watch this video from Repair Mania. I've used this technique several times, and I want to give full credit to this guy right here. This video is amazing. It's 10 minutes long. I recommend you to do it. This is going to help you get rid of all the hiss noise out of your videos without affecting the vocals too much. It just goes and targets those frequencies, those low noises that creates the in the background. It could be your fans, it could be, I don't know, something, the noise of the computer, something creating those noises. You can cut them out with this technique right here. So go ahead, check it out. I'm going to leave the link to this video in the description. So with that said, let me go ahead and listen to my voice, how it sounds. Like I said, it does affect the voice quality if you have it too high. This video, it's to help you better. Watch what it's going to do if I raise it up. This video is to help you better the audio for people. You see what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go ahead and bring this down a little bit, because when I put it right here, I don't have a whole lot of low noise. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and go to the beginning. This video is to help you better the audio for YouTube, podcast, or streaming. I am now testing the BM800 condenser. I am these types of things right here. Let me go ahead and close this window. These type of things, I like breathing is like those types of things you want to get rid of in your videos as well. Or streaming. You can barely hear it, but it's there. You probably won't even hear it by the time this video is out. You press S and you remove all of that right there, like so. Podcast or streaming. I am now testing the BM, and it sounds and more if you put a little background music, like you can see the particles right here, the little wave. Podcast, YouTube, podcast is there. Like I said, sometimes you don't even hear these noises. I'm just being extremely too picky for it to sound amazing. This video is to help you better the audio for YouTube, podcast, or streaming. I am now testing the BM800 condenser budget microphone. Testing. You could hear it here, the breathing. Those types of things you want to work on when you're making videos as well. Try to avoid the this right here, you can hear it. I mean, I'm doing it. Podcast or streaming. I am now testing the BM800 condenser budget microphone. Testing. So you got all of that. You go right here, you press S to snap. I am now testing the BM800 condenser budget microphone. Now you can do it this way. I like to do it this way, or you can use the plugin that I told you, ReaFIR, but it will affect your voice. Even if it says that it doesn't, it will. So you want to try and find a area like this one here and loop it, right? Just go ahead and make a selection like that. Left click it, make a selection. Make sure you put your start line right here. See, put it right there and play it. And you can see right here at the bottom left, you can hear the low noise or the floor noise. That right there, you want to make sure you get rid of it first before you apply the compressor, because the compressor, what it's going to do, the compressor gets the highest peaks, right? Like these ones here, and erases the low ones, like these ones here. It's going to raise it up and it's going to even it out. So I'm going to show you my compressor settings in a minute. You don't want to be bringing the really high, because it will bring it right up. So you want to make sure you do the noise remover first before you even do anything with compressors. If you don't know what compressors are, go ahead and do your research first. Okay, so after that, after removing all of the noise and making it sound like this, I'm going to go ahead and mute my microphone on OBS so you can hear it. Testing the plosives, the clarity, and how good we can make it sound. 24, Minecraft, pizza. So I noticed that it's removing a lot of that low noise, and that is very, very good. A lot of that background noise, and that is very, very cool. So you can do it either that way or this way. Go ahead and watch that video. The next thing we want to do is go ahead and go over here and enable the compressor. Now this is my setting for my compressor. These you do not have to these you don't have to use or watch that video. You can just copy my settings, but I got my attack speed at 2.0 milliseconds. This I left it alone. Release at 100. My ratio 4:1. My knee size I leave it the way it is. I don't mess with any of the other stuff. So let's go ahead and listen to it without it. This video is to help you better the audio and with it. This video is to help you better the audio for YouTube, podcast, or streaming. See, so the low, like this one right here, the compressor, what it's doing is making it sound like this one. And this big peak file, well not peak, but higher wave, is making it sound like this one here. This video is to help you better the audio for YouTube. And if we want to make that better, we can always bring this down more. This video is to help you better the audio for YouTube, podcast, or streaming. I am now testing the BM800 condenser. Alright, so that's pretty much what the compressor does. If you need equalization, if you've if you hear that the audio is too muffled, if you feel that the audio is just too low or too bad equalization, go ahead and fix it up. But we can always do that in master, or you can do it in your mix if you want to. Like I said, for my recording, I am using a USB audio mixer, so I am doing my EQ in the mixer. Pretty much I'm keeping everything in the center, so there's not too much bass, not too much mids, not too much highs. It's just preset. So we can always work on that here. Now, if you can do some crazy things with this microphone, you can do crazier things with microphones like this or like this. Now we got a really good EQ, but it's still very low. The volume is still very low. So I'm going to go ahead and go to the master track now. And I'm going to go ahead and go to my recently used. And I'm going to use the master limiter. Okay. And this one right here, well, I really don't touch anything but the threshold. Now listen to this. Testing the plosives, the clarity, and how good we can make a sound. 24, Minecraft, Pizza, Papa, plosives. I am now doing the quiet test. Okay, and right here, guys, we can also add the EQ if you want to just make it crisp. The master track, this is the master audio. You can make it crisp and make it sound really good. After your mix, after you have a good mix, doing whatever you want with your track. This one is enlarged, but you know, if you want to have several different tracks, you can. But this right here is for podcast and for YouTube. So let's go ahead and listen to how it sounds with EQ. Testing the plosives, the clarity, and how good we can make a sound. 24, Minecraft, Pizza, Papa, plosives. This video is to help you better the audio. This video is to help you better the audio for YouTube, podcast, or streaming. I am now testing the BM800 condenser budget microphone. Testing the plosives, the clarity, and how good we can make a sound. This video is to help you better the audio for YouTube, podcast, or streaming. This video is to help you better the audio for YouTube, podcast, or streaming. I am now testing the BM800 condenser budget microphone. Testing the plosives, the clarity, and how good we can make a sound. Okay guys, so here I got the final product, the final wave. This is the one master, fully master right here, and this is the one that we recorded. This is render with all the effects, and as you can see, there's no effects on the channel. If you can see right here, there's nothing in the effects folder. And if you can see on here, well, you can see how many effects are in there. There's the ReaFIR, the Recomp, and the Re-EQ. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and play the audio. I'm going to go ahead and mute OBS right quick so you can listen to it. This video is to help you better the audio for YouTube, podcast, or streaming. I am now testing the BM800 condenser budget microphone. Testing the plosives, the clarity, and how good we can make a sound. This video is to help you better the audio for YouTube, podcast, or streaming. I am now testing the BM800 condenser budget microphone. Testing the plosives, the clarity, and how good we can make a sound. 24, Minecraft, Pizza, Papa, plosives. I am now doing the quiet test. And well guys, this goes to show you that you can make a budget microphone like this sound very good. Like I said, step number one, make sure you are in the quietest places as much as you can. But if not, well, you're gonna have to be doing some cuttings and some choppings, and there's probably gonna be audio that you won't be able to fix. Why? Because maybe when you were saying something was happening in the background like this, right? Or something like this, and well, when you're talking, you're just probably gonna have to re-record that because that is impossible to remove. This right here, this type of noises over the wave, it's impossible to remove. This is just an example that I gave you. So if you have audio like that, re-record again. That's the only solution that I have. Alright guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get on out of here. This was your host, Sergio with Tech Overclocked. making another tutorial. I hope that I help you. If you have any questions, leave them down below in the comment section. Don't forget to give me a follow, subscribe, and stay beautiful as always. Bye now.